Welcome to eHealth Learning, inspiring professionals worldwide.
So the next slide is a kind of a setup of a concept that different connective tissues have different densities. This is a classical connective tissue definition that you would learn in any anatomy course. All of these kinds of tissues are considered to be connective tissue. The bone, the cartilage, ligaments, tendons, fascia, blood, and lymph. What's left out of here is the periosteum. For anyone who doesn't know, the periosteum is a kind of a skin around the bone. The point of this particular concept is that each of these tissues has a different density. Bone is obviously the most dense classical connective tissue. Bone is made of minerals. It's got some collagen in it. It has some water in it. But the mineral component gives bone its incredible density. Cartilage is mostly made of collagen. Again, it's got a water element to it, and it is less dense and slightly more flexible than bone. Periosteum, coming over to the drawing here. Periosteum is slightly more flexible than cartilage in comparison, if you look at this as a spectrum. Ligament slightly more flexible than periosteum, tendon more flexible than ligament, and with each one of these tissues all the way through fascia, you basically have the same elements of collagen, certain kinds of collagen, type 1, type 2, type 3 collagen fibers, and then there's also the element of elastin as we get less dense moving down this spectrum. Fascia has more elastin relative to tendon. Tendon has more elastin relative to ligament. So even within our own body, we have a hierarchy of density. And then across a variety of individuals, we have a much broader individual identity in terms of how much elastin versus how much collagen do we have in each individual. And that even though we may be very elastinous or very collagenous, the way we use our pelvic floor habitually is going to determine oftentimes the outcome of a birth in terms of overusing pelvic floor muscles or underusing pelvic floor muscles that could then lead to some kind of problem later on.